Alright, so I am back again tonight, and I know people are not watching, but who is gonna watch? Nobody's gonna watch this. But it's okay that I am here. And I wonder if my screen is showing very good online. Um, oh, I mean, alright. So there is something, was it here? No, it's not here. So I was getting some errors on my last. Alright, so I don't really use, because I'm using Docker. I don't really use but it created virtual environment for me. I don't need a virtual environment. Maybe some settings I need to do. Um, anyways, let me go and get things right. Um, yeah. So probably okay. So you are seeing my webcam now. Let me remove my face and show my browser. Okay, so that's the local host, and I feel like deactivating the virtual environment. I never created it, so but if it is there, it will still not do any harm. You guys are not seeing the virtual environment I'm talking about. Um, the virtual environment called VNV is activated. Anyways, let me run the command again, and so as for tonight, my aim is to finish this before moving on, and I wish I'm able to do it. I'll do all my best. Maybe I'll be able to finish, then tomorrow I write the blog. Um, I mean polish the blog. So let me run the docker compose command and see. Alright, so it doesn't affect it. The virtual environment doesn't affect it. So that's a good thing. I should have deactivated it though. This is my first time since I started using Docker, um, using JetBrains. In fact, I recently got the JetBrains to them now using it. I didn't know about it until recently. Um, yeah, but Python. I started programming with Python. Python was great, have been great. When I got to know about VS Code, it looked a little bit weird, but because I could, everybody online uses it, and I could use it for all my stuff, I just got used to it. But Python still wins. It has everything here. That's just by the way. So I was having an error, and I searched it on ChatGPT, and it was Celery permission error. So um, while it runs, let me share my screen, the browser, and then read about that why it is running. So I see what's happening here. The key part of the traceback is permission denied static files admin. That means Celery worker container is trying to run static, call static, but it doesn't have the permission to write into. Alright, why this happens in your setup, both web and Celery worker containers probably share the same code volume app. Yes, they do share the same. And the Django color static is usually run only by web container or in one of both migration job. But because I work, I also start with the same command commonly. No, it's not starting. Color static server. Okay. It's also trying to color static files. The Celery worker container runs as a non-root user because you add a non-root user in your Docker file, and that user doesn't have write access. Fixed option, you have two options to run color static inside Celery. So make sure your Celery service command in Docker Compose only runs Celery, not Django management command. So it means I have to bring the color static into the Docker Compose file. That's mad. And then manage.py because of what? Wow. Alright. So I've seen my it solve the whole problem for me. And I really want to know one thing. I want to know which other way I can write this in a Docker Compose file. I'm just curious. I know about putting it in that array syntax, but when the command is that much, I wonder if it can be placed in the array syntax. Alright, so let me just run this. I hope you guys can still see. Alright, so you can see. Alright, so I want to know the other ways which I can write this in. Write the command below in a Docker compose.yml file. Alright. Look like I have a slow network connection. I pray it get good. I pray it actually get good. So the way my network is bad, I really have to be careful when bringing down the Docker Compose, the volumes and the containers, because if I tear everything down and they are not saved, it means I would have to wait a very long time like this before getting them again. Alright, so we have a list of stuff here. So a single string, folded Scala, simple, easy, inline, shell, in PID1 unless you exec harder to maintain. And then exec array, avoid extra shell, passing quirks, slightly more verbose. And then scripting image, it said readable, testable, maintainable, and can use, requires rebooting image and exec for organic one. So let me take a look at all of them. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So I've seen all of them before. I wonder the difference. There is no difference between this and this. And then put commands in a script. Yeah, so I'm using one Docker file for the whole thing, so I don't have to put and alright, so I've seen all the options there. And then so this is the error which I'm trying to stop. Alright, so you guys are not seeing my editor, so let me move to the editor. Yes, So this is the error I'm trying to stop. Oh shit. This is the error when Celery started running. It tried to call a static, which it shouldn't do. And okay, so that is in the okay, it's here. So the crazy thing is that app user has access to the color static file. So I don't know why it has. We've given it access. So I don't know why it's. Let me. Yeah. It's having access to the color static file. And then we have this execute here. And that is there because of the Gunicon and production. And okay, let me look at them. Alright, you guys are watching. So just thinking about how to handle this now. So I'm looking at some of the okay. Alright, so let me try my best and write it. So I'm going to change this here. I'm going to remove this and write this. So in fact, let me write it before removing this. Command shc, and then Python manage that by color static, no input. I don't know if great. And then we run migrate, and then we run the manage that by. So there are no inputs, don't have this. And Python manage that by migrate. And then we'll run Python manage that by run server 0.0.0.0.0.8,000. And now I can delete this. Sure, so I had that right. And my collect static is correct. Okay, it's not correct. There's E here. So let me copy this and paste it in my readme file before I forget. So in the readme file, alright, so I have it here. Let me copy it, right? Then I close it. Great, it's looking good. Alright, so now I have to edit the production Docker Compose file. So that one runs Gunicon. So let me don't edit it here. Write it in its file, then come here. Alright. So the only line I need to change here is the Gunicon. And that was what it was using here earlier. Gunicon core WSG application, then bind alright. So I'm changing the whole of this line here. Gunicon core WSGI